Hi guys, this is John, and been out here in the garage doing a little bit of knife maintenance. Got to thinking about the upcoming New Year's celebrations and whatever, and I know that that there's going that firearm safety came to mind. And I thought I'll do a little video on firearm safety because people are going to be a little crazy right now. But start out introducing you to some typical bullets that are typical ammunition that people have and people use. I'm going to start out small. This right here, that's a .22 long rifle. I don't know if you can put a focus in on that or not. But that's a typical .22 long rifle. It's a hollow point. This has a solid projectile on the end of it. This one, that is a 9mm round. Anybody that's had a 9mm knows that this is a 9mm round. This is typical. This is what normal people have. And some people carry a 40, some people carry a 45. I'm normal, so I carry a 9mm. Normal, right? This here is a .223, normally fired from a AR-15. Could be a 7.62, but this is happens to be .223. Again, solid projectile. Back to the 9mm, solid projectile. This one, not so normal. It's a 20 gauge. It is a 7.5 ounce, number 7.5, or 7 1/8 ounce, or 7/8 ounce. I'm sorry, 7/8 ounce, number 7.5 shot. That means that there's a bunch of little bitty BBs in this thing. Not solid projectile. Little bitty BBs. This here is a 2 3/4 inch 12 gauge shotgun shell. It has number 6 shot in it. Little bitty BBs. There's a reason that I'm specifying on all that. Little bitty BBs. When you get all feeling good and it gets midnight tomorrow night, because today's the 30th, March 31st, everybody's gonna be feeling all good tomorrow night. So when you get to feeling all good and I ain't got no fireworks, I know I'll shoot my firearm into the air. You are responsible for every time you pull that trigger. Your name is on a bullet. You're responsible for that bullet, that projectile that comes out of that firearm. Solid projectile, solid projectile, solid projectile. These projectiles will go up, solid, and they'll come down, solid. Now the .22 may not, or may, depending on where it hits, cause injury or death to someone. A 9mm will almost definitely, depending on where it hits, cause injury or death to someone. .223 will almost definitely depending on where it hits, cause injury or death to someone. They can put a hole in somebody's roof, cause damage to somebody's house, cause damage to somebody's car. Remember these things. If you must, if you have to. My phone is not losing, it's not wanting to focus right, but I apologize for that. If you have to, if you feel that you must, use a shot round. Fire a shot round in the air. If you absolutely have to, best not to at all, but if you have to, fire a shot round. These are little bitty pellets. The best that they'll do when they fall down is be like little bit of light hail falling. Just won't hurt nobody unless it goes in their eye, something like that. Won't hurt nothing. It's just simply little bitty pellets that'll be falling from there. Remember this. Remember the direction of fire. Know where you're firing at. If you're having to fire up in the air, if you decide that you're firing up in the air, choose a direction which is best over nothing, no one, over the woods somewhere. Like if you got a house over here and you got a field over there, don't fire in that direction, fire in that direction. All right? Just a little reminder for people. I'm not trying to say that anybody's an idiot, but a lot of people quit thinking. Hopefully this will be a reminder to you. Think. Think before you pull that trigger. Make sure that you know the direction that you're firing in. Make sure that you know that there's nothing in the way of the direction that you're firing in. And on that note, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I didn't get to do a Christmas video, but I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, or had a Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody is going to have a Happy New Year, because we need it. Yeah. Things are getting better. Gas prices coming down. Things are getting cool. And this video is not meant to offend anybody. If you're anti-firearm, that's fine. These guns were employed to make sure that you have that right. And so that's your right. I don't want to hear don't give me no little comments on the comment section. I will delete them. But for those of you who love your firearms like I do, and that want to use them in celebration, if you must use them in celebration, I'm telling you, the best way to do it is going to be with a shotgun. If you don't have a shotgun, just leave it alone. Don't even bother firing. I know you will hear them on the news on Tuesday where some kid got hit in the head. Man, I don't want none of that from any of my subscribers, okay? Please, take heed to what I'm saying. Make sure that you do not fire a solid projectile up into the air on New Year's Eve night at the turn of midnight. Just don't do it. If you don't have a shotgun, just don't do it, okay? So, if you're not a member of the NBA, please consider being a member of NBA. We got some of the best people, and y'all remember Roland in your prayers. He's getting ready to have foot surgery. He's an awesome dude, and he needs your prayers. We'll leave it at that. So, as we say in the NBA, go farther, stay longer. Y'all get out and have yourself an adventure. Thank you.